Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Tarot with Simi. So today we are here with a new question, a new day. So probably you must have read the title of this video and that's why you are here. How to deal with this challenge that you're faced with right now. What is the guidance from your higher self regarding this? So this is going to be a pick-a-pile reading. You need to choose one of the piles you're most attracted to. And the question you need to focus is that how to deal with this present challenge. What are your masters, your higher self communicating to you regarding this situation? So let me put a few crystals to make your pile selection easier. I'm putting the Smoky Quartz on pile number 1. I'm putting this black obsidian over pile number 2. I'm putting this gorgeous amethyst over pile number 3. So take a minute, concentrate on the energies of these crystals and see if you were to have two situations at hand right now. You could choose 2 piles, allocate a pile to each of the challenges, and then go through the reading according to the selection made. You'll have the timestamps below so you can straight away go to your reading and check out the reading for yourself. So without wasting any further time, let's check out what is your higher self's guidance on this particular challenge that you're dealing with right now. Hello pile 1, and we are ready with your reading right here. So you can grab your cup of coffee if you wish to, and we'll read your cards. So that's the Smoky Quartz. This crystal tells me, the very fact that you were attracted to this crystal, it tells me that there is some grounding needed in your life. There is too much energy flying left and right, and you need to contain it. Too much energy right now into something looks like one challenge that you are having. This energy needs to be grounded. Let's discover your pile better. I'll keep this crystal right here. So first we'll check out your tarot cards. And here they are. All right, the challenge seems to be a matter of heart. A recent heartbreak or a betrayal at the hands of someone you totally trusted in. Your challenge is your pain, and your higher self is telling you very simply, and this is not a complicated message at all. Your higher self is telling you that this pain, however severe it may be, it's very temporary. It's going to be washed away, like, the rains wash away the dirt and just make the scenery so beautiful and clear. So a very simple yet a deep message that this is a transitory phase of this heartbreak that you're feeling, and it will go away. I'm getting the Hermit. You are feeling alone. You are feeling left out probably. And I would say that some mindful time spent with self is the answer to dealing with this challenge. This betrayal has shook you to the core of your heart. And probably right now you need to reassess a few things in terms of what is really important. An inner search, a journey to within may be the answer right now. The Hermit is very clearly telling me that pile 1, you need to concentrate your energy on self. I'm not asking you to isolate yourself from your friends, but some time needs to be given to self to pursue what your heart really desires. You need to go into the meditative mode. All right, sit with yourself in peace and try to just feel what emotions are there in your body. Once you feel, you will be able to release. The Hermit is asking you to take a break from the busy rush around you and nurture your withins. You need to meditate to help the emotions come to the surface and then release them. The third tarot card is the moon. Okay, so a very uh, passive phase right now. All the three cards are talking about passivity. Right now, pile one, there is no active thing that you need to do. There is no task per se that you need to do. You just need to be with yourself in meditation and observe. It is a difficult advice to follow because you just got to sit and do nothing. But by doing nothing, you're helping yourself the most. You are assessing what you feel. You're going to the depths of yourself and understanding how this particular betrayal or this heartbreak or this pain with respect to losing something that you truly cared for has made you feel. It may make you question the bigger things in life. So your higher self is asking you to take a time out, spend time with yourself, go into the deep recesses, address your deepest, darkest thoughts, address your deep-seated fears. Understand how your body is reacting to these fears. Yes, it is a difficult moment of confrontation with self, but how long can you avoid it, Pile? You need to address these issues that have been put under the carpet for a long time, that are creating so much anxiety and fear. So actively, nothing to be done. Pile A. Passively, yes, you need to observe. And that is what meditation is all about, right? Observing the workings of your mind. A very deep and a spiritual message for you, pile one. We are talking about diving into ourselves, listening to the silence, and then when we start feeling that silence, we start feeling that these are the emotions that I'm feeling in my cells. Yes, you may cry. Yes, you may feel, those tiny hairs standing in your, arms, and you may feel that kind of a very, like a sensation is running through your body. But let that sensation pass through. Observe, observe your feelings and emotions. Don't spin a story around that emotions. Don't go on a train of thought. But you need to let those deepest fears and anxieties come to the top, and then they will just go away. All right, not as simple as I'm probably making it sound, but yes, this is time for deep work. You need to work on yourself. All right, and this will help you grow leaps and bounds in terms of what you are as an energy being. You will see how strong this makes you. Right? So that's your tarot card guidance. I'm taking out the destiny cards for you now. And in comes abundance and pleasure and potential. I would place these cards here. I hope this is visible. We would go a bit that way. Yes, this seems to be visible. Well, you do this work and your higher self is telling you that what follows is a blooming that you never thought would happen. It's like a moment of eureka. It's like when suddenly there's, the season has changed and spring has arrived, and out of nowhere, out of those bland winters, there's suddenly a crop of flowers coming through. And that's what you're going to, experience. How to deal with these challenges? to, getting this pleasure card, if you notice there's this gateway, you need to go through this, and this is difficult. This dealing with this pain is difficult. But if you try not to shut it out of your life and put it, for some time in future to address, if you address it right now, yes, you feel terribly broken, but then you re-assimilate into this beautiful being. You bloom like this garden suddenly, and so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So you need to gather the courage to pass through that archway, that gateway which is there, right there in front of you. Have the courage, buck up, pass through that. All right. This tremendous potential that the situation is holding for you, pile one, in terms of self growth and discovery. And these are the most underestimated things, guys, whereas they mean the most. We run after a person loving us, we run after a job, we run after those materialistic things which make us happy. I do that too. I mean, no denial there. But if you sit and talk to yourself, ultimately, what is the aim? To be happy. And from where does that happiness arise? From the maturity and from the understanding that what you have is sufficient. And there is a tremendous potential for you to understand that you have let others take a lot of your peace. Now it's time to become the hermit. Pull back your power to yourself and be responsible for your own good and bad. No third person can anymore destroy the peace of your mind. You yourself are responsible for your happiness. And this tough lesson is going to make you into a person who would rely on themselves alone. I'm not trying to infer that you're going to become a cold-hearted person and you are not going to be, interacting with fellow humans anymore. No, but you will learn the lesson of detachment, that your happiness is totally dependent on you, and you cannot give the keys of your happiness to anyone, be it someone really close. And this heartbreak, this melancholy right now, it's bringing that message that your abundance lies within you. And only you should give yourself the power to control. That's the kind of growth spurt that you are going to achieve 5A. So, like I said, a very intangible thing is coming through. But I hope you see how powerful that thing is. Here are your animal spirit cards. Humpback whale. So clearly your guardian angels, your higher self is asking you that go put on that favorite song of yours. Let music heal you. How to deal with this challenge? A very practical, very, very earthly advice. Take on to music. Listen to healing music. It's going to help you. You can sing. You can play an instrument, join a music class, but allow music to heal you. That will help you beautifully pass through the stage of heartbreak. So whether you sing, whether you listen, whether you play an instrument, let music be a part of you at this moment. Another card coming for you is pile A. Your higher self is telling, you've drawn the spider card, that trust that creative spark that you are feeling. There's this energy inside you which is causing a lot of pain, but then this energy, imagine there's so much fire. There is this creative spark. Try to locate what can come out of this. You're feeling very strongly about this. Could you write something, maybe a blog, that could help you vent out stuff, but could also help others on this journey if they are going through a similar phase in life. So can you interact with people, right? So the second guidance that your higher self is giving you is that journal your thoughts, write them through, write a blog, write a story, uh, make a video, you know, but you know, help others by guiding them through your journey and help others pick up the pieces. So you are finding your strength. You're finding uh, your strength to deal with this challenge by sharing what you went through and inspiring others who are facing the same thing. So pile A, we have two things: music and sharing your story with others. We also have the Wolverine, and your higher self is right now telling you, pile A, you are so much stronger and tougher than you think. Don't underestimate yourself. You are a diamond. All right? Understand your worth. All right? You are so much tougher, so much stronger than you think. Um, have faith in your strength. Have faith in your energy. So pile a very, very emotional and a spiritual message coming in for you, how to deal with this challenge of this heartbreaking situation that you are feeling right now is to face it, deal with it, and help the tools of music and sharing your experiences to lighten your burden, help others, and these things will help you deal with this particular challenge right now. So that's for you, pile one. Let's move on to pile two. Before that, if you somehow resonate to what I say here, then do like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Let's move on to the next pile, which is pile two. Hello, pile two, and welcome to your reading. So you chose the black obsidian, and this is a stone that tells me that there may be some toxicity that you are dealing with in your life right now. But you have this helpful crystal, you have your higher self, you have your guardian angels absorbing all that negativity for you, or at least guiding you to the ways of absorbing that negativity. So your challenge seems to be sort of a toxicity that you may be dealing with in your life right now. Let's see what is your guidance for this challenge that you face. So I'm keeping the stone right here. I hope it's visible. Let's look at your tarot cards first. So I have the Seven of Swords. All right. Pile two, we have someone who's seeming like a friend, who's trying to be very nice and sweet, but this person cannot be trusted. You need to locate this person, and probably you already have. But this person seems to be so nice, putting on a perfect mask that nobody can see what this person is really up to. So we have an imposter around us, pile two, and we need to deal with this person. This energy is the toxicity I was talking about. This is a person who's pretty much capable of stealing your ideas, your belongings, and sweeping them right under your nose. So you need to be careful. That's the challenge you deal with, and that's the message that your higher self is telling you, that be careful of a person around you. The Magician tells me, your higher self is telling you that you are pretty much capable of catching this person, and probably you have. All right, you have all the tools and resources available. You just look around a little more carefully. You have everything around you to, deal with this toxic energy. You have that wand with you. You can just abracadabra this person out of your life. So you need to deal with this energy, which is stealing something that rightfully belongs to you. All right, and you can do it. The magician is telling me that your higher self is telling you, okay, this is complicated. So, your higher self is telling you that it's okay, everything is fair in love and war. You may have to, pull down a few tricks up your sleeve to deal with this guy or this girl who's acting um, deceiving, cunning. So it's okay. I mean, yes, we all want to follow ethics, and I am really not asking you not to be ethical, but sometimes we need to bend a few rules to deal with people who rightly deserve so. So your higher self is asking you to smarten up. You must speak to a person in the language they understand. If you're speaking kindness with a person who doesn't understand kindness, what's the point? So a person who is an imposter needs to be dealt with some clever thinking. So the magician card is a message from your higher self that you may have to, trick the imposter, but you must resort to it because this energy is toxic. The high priestess. Higher self is again telling you that something is going on behind the scenes, which may be dark, mysterious, and you do not know that in totality. There is some story brimming up behind, okay? And your higher self is telling you that believe in your gut instinct. Even if 10 people around you are telling you that this is a person who's trustworthy, this guy has done this kind of work before, he's trustworthy, we know him, okay, he's family, he's in the friend circle, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But if you feel that you are having a hunch that something is wrong, High Priestess is telling you that honor your instincts, honor your gut about this person because this person is nothing but toxic and is an imposter. So you need to protect what you've created. You need to protect your ideas. You need to protect your home and your valuables. These valuables may be materialistic, they may be emotional assets. All right. So the High Priestess card is asking you that speak to this person in the language that this person understands and trust your instincts. Your gut says it's wrong, it's wrong. Right? So that's the first guidance coming in from your higher self. Let's look at your destiny cards. Relaxation, and we have embracing, and we have the card of trust. So your higher self is telling you that, they are there guiding you. All right, they are there, and you will also find uh, trustworthy people around you. You will find that kind of an atmosphere around you where you will be able to confide in somebody, probably. You could open up to somebody and tell somebody that this is what you're feeling about XYZ. All right. Also, your higher self is again, it's your higher self is again trying to uh, send you a message here that there is no need to get worried about this because this is not something that you cannot handle. It's just something that you probably don't want this awkwardness or this strangeness happening around you. However, your higher self is guiding you. Stay relaxed through this. Decide your plan of action, but don't lose your composure. Don't lose your calm. All right. Embrace the situation, whatever it is. It's there to teach you something. It's there to bring a valuable lesson to your life. So, you know, stand up to the challenge. Another thing is trust. Trust that, again, like I said, this situation, this person is here to teach you something about yourself too. So just don't look at um, the fact that they are bad, they're toxic, and they're harmful. Look deeper. What is this situation with this particular person trying to tell you about yourself? Learn that lesson. Have faith. Whenever the universe puts a problem in front of you, there is that problem, yes, to be solved, a challenge, but then there's also a lesson for you to learn. Otherwise, why would the universe just keep on throwing these people and situations in your path which have no relevance at all? This is very much relevant to you. This is a lesson that you needed to imbibe since maybe many births. So trust that the situation is here to teach you something. So take a student's approach, pile 2. Okay? So this person who's toxic could be your biggest teacher. Quite an irony. Anyways, let's look at your spirit animal cards. So we have the honeybee first, and the honeybee is telling us that once you recognize the small, I'm sorry to use that word, once you recognize and you deal with this situation and you strengthen yourself, what follows is forgiveness. Now you may be like, oh my God, what is she saying? First she's asking me to be strong to, confront this person, find this person is toxic, and then she's asking me to forgive. We don't want any karma, no, built up, any kind of an energy that causes you to again lock horns with each other in future. We don't want that. So the honeybee is telling us that let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Pile 2. All right, you are locating this person so that you can keep yourself away from the toxicity. However, how can you remain peaceful and calm if you still have that revenge factor in your mind? So you need to recognize and then forgive and move ahead with compassion. Pile 2. That's a very, very deep guidance from your higher self. Forgiveness. All right, forgiving a person who's been plotting against you. Not easy, pile 2. But what a liberating message. Your higher self is also not asking you to escape from recognizing this person. You need to recognize this person, maybe put up this person in front of others, but then don't carry the grudge. Forgive and move forward in this situation. The tiger, your higher self is telling you that you are here in this situation acting like a leader somehow. Maybe this person has been fooling many people, and probably you are in that position right now that you are recognizing this person, and you are guiding many people through by confronting this toxic energy. So your higher self is telling you that the way to deal with this challenge is to provide leadership right now. Take charge, act, and the magician is also calling you upon to act. So trust that you are capable of confronting this person, finding out about this person, and taking off that facade of deception from this person. Yes, of course, forgiveness and compassion. Don't forget that. But you are leading, you're doing this not just for yourself, you're doing this for many people. Pile 2. So there's a group karma going on here. Beautiful, beautiful message. Oh, we have the weasel. Okay, so one guidance. I feel this is the guidance for now. For now, you have this hunch about this person, but your higher self is asking you that immediately, right now, be silent for a bit, pay attention, just observe with your eyes, ears, your feelings. What is happening inside you and around you? Gather proof. Your higher self is asking you to gather proof about the toxicity of this person. Nobody is going to believe you if you just go there and make accusations. You need to have proof. Gather proof. That's what your higher self is asking you to do. So, if I were to sum up, then there's this toxic energy and you need to deal with it. Maybe you have to speak in this person's language to catch hold of them. Ultimately, you should adopt compassion and forgiveness in the situation. You are a leader. Take on the role of leadership, and you will be helping many by eliminating this toxicity. Also, immediate guidance is full observance and gathering proof about this energy. So that's for you, pile 2. I hope you resonated, and if you did, do leave me a like and a comment. Oh, that would mean so much, really so much. So that's for you. And now let's move on to our pile 3. Hey, pile 3, and you are the ones who chose this beautiful amethyst. I really love this pendant of mine. Choosing amethyst is literally calling upon your higher self. You are looking for wisdom, literally. Maybe you have been praying to get a message regarding some situation. So, choosing the amethyst means that literally they are here giving you the guidance that you wanted. Amethyst is a stone of great wisdom and insight. It helps you take the right decisions, it guides you well, and it just calms you down. That's what you need. And that's what you're dealing with. Probably you need to calm down about something, and you are looking at guidance from your higher self how to do that. Let's explore your pile more to understand these thoughts and feelings. Pile 3. So we look at your tarot cards first, and there we have them. Yes, we are dealing with a situation of cups. We have 6 of cups. We have the 2 of pentacles, and we have the 7 of wands. All right. You are dealing with a situation where you need to make a choice. Pile 3. A choice, an emotional choice. The situation may be around a friend or somebody you know from the past, whom you have suddenly remembered, or who may have walked into your life, an old friend who's again walked into your life, and there's a decision that needs to be made, and not an easy decision. So you're looking for wisdom in this decision. Your higher self is telling you that first, get ready for some hard work. There needs to be some effort put in this situation, pile 3. All right. So let's explore more cards and we'll try to understand the meaning. So it's time for taking risks, and this situation with this person is opening a gateway for you. All right. So pile 3, the feeling that I'm getting from your spread is that there's a decision regarding somebody from your past for whom you have a soft corner. You have feelings for this person, but you need to decide whether to continue with them, or are they the best option or not, because there may have been incidences and circumstances where you felt that you are the only one who remembers, you're the only one who puts an effort, and they don't do that in return. All right. So your higher self is asking you that, you know, it's it's time for a decision, and maybe it's okay to take this risk with this person. All right. Uh, yes, it's a very fiery kind of a situation, a lot of emotional energy, and probably that's why the amethyst, to calm you down. You need to calm your nerves down. A lot of emotional pent up is seen in your energy pile 3. And yes, we get very emotional when it comes to old relationships, old friends, and especially if they resurface after some time. They do bring challenges because we have moved forth with our life, and then there they are suddenly back in our life. And that distance comes because you have adjusted your life without them, and now they are back, and you're looking for that place where does this person fit in, and you want to fit them in because they do mean a lot. Your higher self is asking you to try to make that place. Maybe you have to multitask in your life. Maybe you will be short of time because you have your life running on one parallel, but now they are also there. So yes, I do see a lot of hard work coming in for you, uh, and multitasking in terms of time and resources, but maybe that's what's needed right now. This thing deserves a chance. Pile 3. Getting your spirit animal cards as first is the condor. This asks you that, you're getting too caught up in the nitty gritties, in the details of the situation. Can you, for a minute, look at this from a higher perspective that what you're doing right now, will it matter 10 years hence? Is it impacting your life overall? Or you're just letting those small little things trouble the peace of your mind? All right. So you need to step back and see the bigger picture. That's what your higher self is guiding you. That's the first clear guidance coming in for you, that you need to step back and look at the bigger decision before making, look at the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Will embracing this person impact your life positively, negatively, or not impact your life 10 years hence? Does it matter? Does it not matter? So step back and have a bird's eye view on this, right? The next message that comes for you from your higher self is the falcon. The falcon tells that, there will be an opportunity provided to you. Okay. And it would be good if you could commit to this opportunity. And this opportunity would probably be regarding this situation with this person who brings back old memories, who's an old friend, or you just connect with something from your past. So you need to, there will be an opportunity which will help you decide, which will provide you with hardcore evidence. So grab that opportunity. It may be this person asking you out for a dinner, but you're hesitant. But should I not? But go for that dinner. Grab that opportunity and see if those emotions, if those feelings are still alive, whether this still makes sense to you or not. All right. So the falcon is asking you not to leave any opportunities to help understand the situation better. Right? We also get the walrus here, and this is a very spiritual card, okay? Here, your higher self is asking you to look for signs. It's almost like a fairy tale, maybe. Look for signs, remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to the signs and omens that come across, all right? Let the supernatural, in a way, maybe give you lead into the situation. you're confused about this particular person who has suddenly re-entered your life, then look for signs. If you are seeing repetitive numbers, if you're seeing angel signs, if you're hearing a song that is just so relevant to the situation, if you are bumping into other people that you both knew, these are signs, which you should probably take a cue from. All right. So the walrus is asking you, pile 3, to remain vigilant. Look for signs. Look for those signs from the universe and let them dictate your choices. All right. So if I were to sum up with you, there's this person re-entered in your life, or something from the past has come into your life which needs you to make a choice in the now. This looks like a lot of hard work, but worth the risk. However, should grab opportunities to understand the situation better, right? And look at the bigger picture before making any decisions, and grab opportunities. And the best part of this reading is that leave it to the universe. Look for signs. If there are signs which are encouraging you to go forth with this, then just do it with all your heart. At least you would have a direction to go. Believe in your gut intuition and the language that the universe is speaking to you with respect to this situation here. So that's for you, pile 3, and a very emotional, I think it's an emotional decision that's your challenge right now. And I hope you will be able to make this emotional decision, right? So that's the guidance for you, pile 3. And if you've resonated with this, do subscribe to my channel and leave a like. That's all for today, and it was great doing this reading for all of you. Take care. Bye-bye.